What's up everybody? Welcome to the video everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about how to feel worthy of approaching a beautiful woman. So there are 7 steps that I would like to share with you to become worthy of a beautiful woman. So now, I want you to imagine that you are traveling and you arrive in this international airport and then you see a beautiful woman in a coffee shop. Let's say for a Starbucks, for example. She is in the line and you just enter the Starbucks yourself and then you see her. Imagine you're the most beautiful woman that you are attracted to with a beautiful long hair and wearing clothes that you find very attractive. And then you walk closely as you fall in line behind her and then you smell her. She smells very good. So now, my question to you, how do you feel inside? Imagine that you are cast down on you. You are single right now. And then that girl is also single with no attachments. So you and her are single. I want you to imagine how you feel inside. Do you feel worthy of having her? Or at least to talk to her, go say hi and talk to her. Do you feel worthy? So if you don't feel worthy, this video is really for you. So there are 7 steps that we should do. Okay? But for you guys who feel like, oh yes, of course, I'm worthy to her. So my next question to you is, if you feel really worthy, do you have the skill? Do you have the skill to approach her? Do you not feel scared? Do you feel confident, very confident, or confident enough to say hi to her? Okay, so if you don't, so you are having approach anxiety. It's normal. Everybody has this. I have done this. I have approached maybe for more than 10 years in my own little way back in Singapore. Maybe over 1,000 more women that I practiced to, because during that time I was in my 2nd relationship and I feel like my relationship during the time is not going anywhere. And I asked myself if this question, very exact question that I'm asking you, like if me and my girlfriend back then broke up, do I have the ability to feel worthy of a beautiful woman? And back there, me, I am attracted to every people has their own attraction, right? So you might have an attraction, let's say, for European girls. You might have attraction for Colombian girls. You might have attraction for Brazilian girls, or any girls, let's say for South African girls, for African girls, for American girls. But for me, I'm attracted to like Asian girls. So like the most beautiful cream of the crop Asian girls. So top of the top, like 10%, top 10% of Asian girls. Mostly I'm attracted to Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Malaysian, Singaporean, Philippines of course, and Indonesian, a lot of Asian girls. So that's my type. And yeah, I was in Singapore and lucky me. But the problem is, do I have the skill? And the answer to that, I think I have, but actually when I tried it, I don't have. I don't have. When I try it, boom, shut down. Like, they don't even say hi. They just walk away, or they feel scared. They feel a little bit freaky. Because when you are not aligned, when you are not congruent, when you don't feel worthy, it will show in your energy. So, but I discovered the book, The Game, and I read there about things, and then I discovered about RSD during the time, and it helped me a lot. It helped me on what to do and what not to do. Sometimes I follow what to do, but I still don't know how to do it because my energy was wrong. It took a few years for me to become very good at it. And then mind you not, guys, very good at it. Very, very good at it. And yeah, so I think I'm in the position and qualified to teach you these 7 things that you're going to learn right now. Okay, the first and foremost, you are alive right now. It means that you are worthy of something that you want. But the problem is, the thing that you want might not want you in return. And why is that? Because the world is not yet a stupid enough place. I heard this and learned this from Tai Lopez, from his mentor as well. So the world, and which is true, the world is not yet a stupid enough place to reward those undeserving people. So if you want a beautiful girl, this beautiful girl have their own taste as well. Lucky you if this beautiful girl that you are very attracted to want some of your kind. Want the raw you, meaning to say you yourself, like your flaws and your beauty. Of course, we have some flaws and beauty, right? But imagine a diamond that you gather down deep the diamond mine. They're not yet perfectly cut, right? Also the same as gold. They're just some nuggets. You need to process them in order for them to become like a gold bar or a gold ring or a diamond ring or an earring or a necklace, right? I see now they have it put on their teeth, which is a bit interesting. So there will be a process. So I believe like some people, yes, are very gifted enough that they're talented, they're born really beautiful, very handsome, they have a nice body, they have the genetics, we can say. But most of us are on the middle of the spectrum that needs some work. So in order for you to become worthy, you need to work on yourself. That is why there are this process called self-development. You need to develop yourself physically, mentally, right? And to be worthy of a beautiful girl, you need to take care of yourself. So take care of how you look. So what does you makes you need to analyze yourself. Why is it that you feel sometimes unworthy? So physically, let me explain. Before, I was very, very insecure. Or what is it that makes you feel insecure? Before, I was very insecure with my teeth because my front teeth here is a little bit crooked. But I'm very aware and I can see and I know. So this is the key also, guys. You need to be aware and you need to understand and you need to know what is the beauty standard for you. So how do you find a guy handsome? Not in a homosexual way, but in a way like you're looking at cars, like for example, how do you find a car that is beautiful, that is like, wow, amazing car? Same is true with the person. Like, how do you find a guy, if you're a guy, right? What makes him handsome? He has a good body, like he has a muscular body, muscles. I'm wearing a very big shirt right now, but my body is okay, guys. I go to the gym regularly. Okay, but during that time, my standard is because when you go approach, this, for example, we have here is we want to talk to a girl, right? So when you talk to a girl, the first thing that she sees is, of course, your eyes, your nose, your facial features, your beard, if you have beard, your hair, if you have hair. So you must have a good haircut as well. So one thing for me is, okay, I do have a regular haircut. My eyes is also beautiful. I can say that. My nose is a little bit on the smaller side, but it's okay. My lips is not bad, but my teeth is awful. It's awful for me. It's I'm being self-critical. I'm not saying to say like stepping on myself, putting down on myself, but I know that there's something, it's possible that I can adjust my teeth. So I need to see a dentist because before I have some friends who do some braces, but during the time I don't have the, I cannot ask my mom to like do braces because she has a lot of expenses for us. We are three children. So we are studying and our tuition was a bit high. Actually, we are scholar in a sense of college assurance plan scholar. um, my sister was also varsity, so she was really a scholar. But for me, a good thing my mom was like doing this college assurance plan. So when I come to college, this company, CAP, paid my tuition, and I paid just very little. Of course, I did not bad on my studies as well because now I'm an engineer, but I'm not working right now, guys. So I just recently get married. So this is a story of my girlfriend wherein I approach her. I find her very beautiful, and she is my third relationship. And okay, so it's like spoil the beans, right? So I become good at this, and then I approach my wife now back in Singapore, and eventually turn her into my girlfriend. So it's not just because we're in the same company. So I literally, like, me and my friend was walking out, and then she was sitting on a bridge back in Singapore in Clarke Quay. It's not in the club. So my red flag for a girl, although not all, like if I see the girl in the club. So, but I did a lot of trainings inside the club. So I know which is a good girl and which is a bad girl. Wherein my wife, I confirm it a lot because I test her a lot as well. So it's not only the girls that test, guys. So when you are good at this, you can also test girls, okay? And guys. Yeah, so I approached her, and eventually I thought she was, during the time my eyes is cannot differentiate Koreans, Japanese, and Chinese. I find them all attractive, guys. So I thought she was Korean. I said, "Are you Korean?" And she said, "No, I'm not Korean. I'm Chinese." Oh, it's a good thing that I was working in Singapore. I was working in a Taiwanese company. This is, and then they speak Chinese. So there's like something going on with Taiwan and China right now. I don't want to go there, but yeah, they speak Chinese, and during the time I'll learn a little bit of Chinese, and then I speak to her in Chinese. She was impressed, and then our conversation goes from there. And then I say, since I'm learning a little bit of game during the time, and I ask her out and get her number, and I feel so happy because she was the girl that I really want, I really like. But I need to get to know her first. So I want to know her red flags, and I want to know her green flags. And that's a skill that I can teach you if you want. And yeah, eventually we ended up on a date, and things go from there. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, you have to know, you have to self-reflect and understand what is it that you can improve physically, mentally. And one more thing that is very important is having conversation. Guys, it's one thing that you can say hi and approach, and then once you're there, what? Now what? Once your girl say hi to you, okay, she's friendly, she is also looking for someone to talk to, which you're lucky if that's the case, because some very beautiful women are just really bored, and then they want to say hi because they're so beautiful, nobody has the balls to approach them. So you must be the one to approach them, okay? Same with my wife now. During the time, nobody, maybe have somebody who approach them, and then the question is, now what? Do you know how to communicate? So the next thing that you need to, so when you look good, you feel good, do you know how to communicate? You need to enhance or practice your communication skills. You need to moderate your voice. You need to speak like this, going down a little bit of breaking rapport. Do not talk like this. Don't talk like this. like going up because it's a little bit submissive, and girls find that not confident for them and it's not very manly. Okay, so they will test you also if you're like that, and they can sense that. Okay, so next thing is, don't put women or girls that you're into the pedestal. They have their own strengths. Yes, they're blessed with beauty, but they also have their weaknesses. And if you put them in the pedestal, being a girl or a woman in their nature, they are emotional beings, and you must learn how to deal with their emotions. Sometimes women communicate, they say one thing, but they actually want another thing, right? You ask your woman friend, because it's true. Sometimes they won't admit it, but actually it's true. You can try to, like if you have some woman friends, if let's say they say something, they say, okay, just simple, it's hot. Let's say, for example, a situation, right? It's hot, and you ask them, do you want water? They say, no, it's okay. But actually, go and get water and give to them. And then they will say, oh, actually, yes, I want water. But if you just stop when they say no, it means that you don't really know how to feel and understand them, and you don't know how to read the situation, right? So yeah, don't put them on the pedestal, okay? And as you're doing this, especially for you guys who don't feel worthy, just have compassion to yourself. Slowly advance, slowly work slowly. As long as you have the intention to improve, intention to improve your social skills. So this is called social skills, guys. Yes, sometimes you're being lucky. You are lucky, like you work in a place wherein you have a project, then you will be grouped with a beautiful woman, and that beautiful woman happens to like you, which I think this is very low percentage to happen, because I was working for for like 17 plus 18 years, maybe 20 years, and this, because I'm in engineering field, if you don't like really set your life up, it won't happen. It does happen, but it might be you might be grouped in a woman that you really don't like. Maybe just a so-so. If you scale from 1 to 10, maybe she's a 6. You're lucky enough if she's a 7, right? We don't want to judge by the number, but you judge for yourself and see in your life. See it in your life. And especially if you are in a place wherein there is very limited like women. So it's a good thing right now that we are imagining that we are on the international airport and people coming in and out of the airport, and you can see people from different countries. You can see a lot of beautiful women, right? But if you are in a place wherein you're living in, I don't know, like there is very little people, and of course there would be less women, right? And it's better now that there's online, but still, if you are there on the outside world, I mean, if you're not in a large community, the chances of you to meet, although you can message online, but you still need to meet physically, right? So if you are far away, living in some place very far away, it's very hard for you to meet women. You need to like plan ahead, or go in a place wherein there's a lot of abundance of women, wherein you can, even if there's like abundance of women, right, you still can make mistakes. So that's good because you have a lot to choose from. This advice also doesn't go with men. This one also goes with women. So it's called abundance mentality, guys, wherein you can try and see, because not everybody fits to our attraction, right? Or the person that we find attractive. Of course, there are a lot, but they cannot be in the same place, right? So you have to be on that place wherein there's an abundance of women. Okay, next would be identifying your limiting beliefs. So what are the things that limit you? Before, when I went to Singapore, I feel like I'm Filipino. I was like, oh no, I'm only Filipino. I cannot date Chinese because Philippines is a poor country. China is more advanced. Like Singapore, yeah, Singapore country is more advanced than Philippines. I find it really stupid. Like I have that mindset before. Yes, it's about the country, but if you yourself develop into an intelligent person, you have some money, you save some money, you work in a nice job, say for example. So if you're not working, you earn zero money, that would be that would affect your confidence. That would, because you need to have the four pillars of life. I learned this from Tai Lopez. Your health, you need to take care of your health. As you take care of your health, you become physically and mentally attractive, right? You have good mental health, you have good physical health. Your love, so love and relationships, this is what we are tackling around, right? Health, the second is wealth. So you need to have some source of income. You can create your own business, or just by working, studying. As for me, I was engineering. I was dedicated to my engineering work, but yeah, it pays okay, especially when I was in Singapore. Yeah, so you have to have some resources, guys, in order for you to, as a beginner, to date, even to date, to buy some food, buy some coffee, the basic things when you are dating, to buy some coffee. As what we're talking about here, you're in a Starbucks and you want to buy some coffee. So eventually, if you have the skill to talk to that girl, then you can say like, if you like her, she talked to you. By the way, the coffee is on me. Since you like coffee, the coffee is on me next time. I'd like to invite you. You seem like a cool person. So next time, when we see each other again to some country where you're going, or you just arrived, oh, good, cool. We are both staying here. I'll be staying here for a few weeks. And how about you? I'll be staying here in a few weeks as well. So, okay, cool. I will be free on next week, blah, 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 blah. Say, I'm free on Monday and Tuesday. How about we meet on Tuesday? So that's also one thing to say. Give her like 2 choices or 3 choices. Then you choose the last one, or maybe the first one, or okay, first one don't work, which then the second one. The second one, right? How about Wednesday? Okay, cool. Let me have your number then, so that I can like send you the details where we are going to meet, and the coffee is on me. Wink wink, right? Yeah, so you must have that resources. Okay. Next, so believe that you can do it. Believe in yourself, but as we are saying, you need to put in some work, put in some reps, so that you will feel confident as well, especially if you have not tried this before. Because, say for example, I love playing basketball. If your dream is to become a good basketball player, you don't become a good basketball player on the day you want to play basketball, right? You need to have a prior basketball practice. You need to dribble the ball, shoot the ball, lay up. If you're playing with a team, you need to learn how to pass. You need how to create plays, and everything in between of how to make a good basketball player in a basketball team, and a champion team, and a winning team, right? So champion. So the same goes with you. You need to become a winning person in order for you to feel worthy, right? So when you become a champion, because you trained hard, you just know that you're a champion. Same as goes with here. That's why you're feeling unworthy right now, because there must be something that you are not doing. You're not doing some training, you're not doing some self-improvement, and I think that's basically it. You just have to believe in yourself. And you right now, if you haven't done all these things that we are talking about, so you have a lot of work to do, right? But if you have done all of these things, you have results, and then of course you are already advanced or a master in doing this. And thank you for listening if you're still here. I know that people who are good at this like to listen as well, to just reminisce their reminisce their own success in their life, in terms of going out, talking to women, and their experience with women, right? So yeah, That's basically it. Building your confidence and feeling worthy is practice, and be aware of yourself and understand why do you feel insecure. Is it my past? This one also is a little bit of trauma release. Like for me, Philippines, because the Philippines was bad. Philippines was feel worthy because I'm Filipino, but actually what the Filipino people or government did has nothing to do with me. Like if they did bad, but for me myself, I did good. I studied well when I'm in school. I'm working hard. I have good results. I have accomplished $1 million project because I was working in before in Sun Power, in number one solar company before they got competition with China. And China is quite good and competing as well because they are also very smart. And yeah, anyway, yes, so those are the things that I should harness in order for me to feel confident. So yeah, think of things that you have done that you are grateful for, and then you are happy and proud of, right? Whatever bad things that happen maybe to your family, yes, you are part of it, but you're still an individual yourself. So what are you doing that make yourself proud? So do you read a lot of books, self-improvement books, financial books? And are you implementing it in your life? So that's one thing. Are you implementing it in your life? So are you a good person when it comes to you being as a member of your family? Are you helping your mom? Are you helping your dad? If you are, so we're talking about her single, but even though if you are not single, if you have your own family, are you a good father? Right? Are you a good brother? Are you helping your sister? Before I was like always driving my mother. I was driving our car. When my mother goes with her friend, I always, and they went late. Not late as in early in the morning, like maybe the 11, they go for dinner at 11. And yeah, my dad during this time he was a seaman, so he worked abroad. And like me, I say, okay mom, don't worry, go out. Just message me whenever you're done. I'll pick you up. Yes, that's what makes me a gentleman as well. So I know how a lady feels. My sister also, if she wants me to drive her anywhere, go with get her friends, okay, sure. It's not that they're taking advantage of me, but they're really, really in need of somebody to drive them. Why not, right? So that's goes to show yourself that you are a gentleman. You know how to treat a lady well, right? So if you don't know how to treat your sister or your mother well, there might be something wrong with you, okay? But if you don't have a mother and sister, maybe your friend. But yeah, it's kind of a different thing wherein you try to approach and attract people because you try to hold frame this people or this women, this lady that you are meeting might test you in somehow, like unlike your family, they're already family, they don't need to test you, but somehow they still do. It's so interesting is a behavior of a female to test you even though they're your mom and your sister. And sometimes I just put them on their place as well. uh, but my mom passed away many years ago, and sometimes my sister do if she feel like sometimes a woman, they don't like to decide. And when you yourself don't know how to decide, then you feel undecided. They will somehow don't look at you anymore as a man. Then they will feel like, what the hell? You're a man. You need to decide what we need to do. So that's also the thing that you need to practice, guys. You need to become a decision maker, but become a good decision maker. Wherein sometimes you need to think, but sometimes you need to be fast. So, but without an experience, sometimes you cannot think fast, right? And sometimes you can make a decision that is wrong. Just go with it. And when you make mistake, and you make a mistake and say sorry, okay, next time this thing I didn't consider this, I haven't seen this, because nobody can predict the future, right? We're not perfect. So yeah, next time let's learn from this. Sorry about that. Waste our time, waste our money, but don't waste a lot of time. Don't waste a lot of making decisions that would make a lot of money, waste a lot of money and waste a lot of time. But maybe 5-10 minutes, like something, a detour or something like that. So that's good. That's a good learning experience. So yeah, guys, one more thing, final thing, develop a healthy habit. So you need to go to the gym, you need to do some affirmation, like I believe in myself, I love myself, I trust myself, no matter what happens, I will be here for myself, I won't let myself down, no matter how hard it is, I will never ever give up, like I will do things my way, but my way is a good way, it's an intelligent way, it's not just good for me, it's good for everybody way. So that's how a leader and a good person think. You need to have a good habit wherein people are getting better as you're doing your habit. You go to the gym, you influence your brother, your sister, or your friends, right? So soon, if you're going to have a girlfriend, you're going to influence your girlfriend. Like for me right now, I'm influencing my wife. Me and my wife is together going to the gym. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. And practice. Practice on daily, so that you can feel worthy to approach. Like when you're on a restaurant, order really the thing that you like. Say for example, when you go out with your group, and your group asks you to, what is your order? Don't say, the same as you. I order same as you do. I like the way your order. I would like the way your food and my food is the same. Okay, I don't think that much, but actually you like something else. So I want you to practice, like say, oh, I like this, then somebody will say, don't take that, it's not good, I think this one is delicious. So he's trying, or she is trying to voice out her opinion, but you go stick with what you want. Say, for this time, be how to say, be gentleman about it. Let's say, thanks for your suggestion, but for this time I would like to try this. I never tried this before, or I tried this so many times that I miss it a lot and I want to eat it now. But if you want to stay with your friend, are you sure about that? You challenge them a little bit. So what happens if I don't like it? Are you going to pay my meal? Then if he guarantees you. So this is also challenging, guys. It's part of doing banter. And say, yes, I got you, this is. Then you say, I like your confidence, I take your order and eat it now. Make sure I'm going to be happy about it. So yeah, so it's just a playful thing, like. But if you really want your food to order this time, just go. Just don't cry about it. Just say, yeah, I like the way you suggest. I'm going to try it next time. For now, I want to eat this. So yeah, guys, so every time you practice, right, and for sure you're going to make mistakes, because when I practiced before, trying so many things and suggestion of many people, maybe you watch other people's stuff also in this internet, right, and you try to practice their stuff, and I'm sure their stuff is working as well if they have tried it many times. And for me, my stuff, I tried it so many times and been wrong many times. So it's a trial and error and a correction. So now my stuff, I think, is, I'm a research engineer, so I'm very good at design of experiments. Wrong many times, but also correct so many more times, because I've learned from my mistakes, right? Anyway, yeah, learn from your mistakes, guys. And yeah, I hope the best for you, and see you in the next one. I'm happy that you are here, and I'm happy that I'm back on YouTube to share my thoughts, and I hope this help you, if not entertain you. And thank you very much for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Go and get it. You are worthy of whatever you want in your life, guys, as long as you work hard for it. And enjoy, guys. See you on the next one. Bye bye. Peace.